Do you know who Jeanine Pirro is?
I do not know who Jeanine Pirro is, but
You don't know Judge Jeanine?
So I do know that I saw the press conference where Caroline Leavitt, I think that's her name for press secretary shit, but where she was asked the question, does President Trump believe that the Second Amendment does not apply when you're protesting? Now, I've made the comment on my channel, I do not think you should bring a gun to a protest because it can needlessly escalate things, because we actually have studies showing what happens when you, not as a part of a defense group, just bring a firearm to a protest. It does escalate things. It does create problems. Again, the data says one thing. You can say one thing. I do not care what you say. But on the flip side of that, is bringing your gun to a protest your Second Amendment right? Yes. Yes, it is, in no uncertain terms. But Caroline Leavitt skated around the answer such that we couldn't get a clear answer on whether or not you were legally allowed to bring a firearm to a protest, or how many people you need to organize for it to be considered a protest, such that that would be a problem in the first place. We don't actually have any of those answers. Yay! Anyway, continue. So
Jeanine Pirro was a Fox News contributor. Like, she was a judge for a bit, and then she got hired by Fox News. And she basically became known as the wine mom on Fox News. She always appeared to be drunk, and she made no secret of her love of box wine.
Yeah.
And it was just like she was just this quirky, silly person. But because she's a Fox News contributor, she's now part of the administration. Well, I mean, he appointed her the U.S. attorney for the District of Columbia.
Great.
Yeah, so she's threatening to arrest law-abiding gun owners. So if we scroll down, we actually have the clip where she says it.
And you bring a gun into the district, you mark my words, you're going to jail. I don't care if you have a license.
Oh, I know who she is now. I've seen her face.
You know that voice?
I know that voice, and I know that face.
Yeah, that tracks.
And I don't care if you're a law-abiding gun owner somewhere else. You bring a gun into this district, count on going to jail, and hope you get the gun back. And that makes all the difference.
But ma'am, you're saying this on Fox News. My favorite meme, not my favorite meme, but one of my favorite memes that I have seen as a result of all of this shit has been the picture of two cars like driving past each other, and one of the cars has liberals on their way to buy their first gun, and the other one has conservatives on their way to try to vote away gun rights.
Yep. Well,
they're both just looking at each other like...
It's what happened with the Black Panthers in the, I think it was the 60s, 50s or 60s, where those were the first gun regulations. Second Amendment is a free-for-all.
Until black.
Black people started getting guns.
Yep.
Now suddenly we need to have common sense regulations.
Yeah, no, it's very, very telling what causes it. Because in this case, it was a government officer twice now killing an American citizen, although the second one is definitely the one that caused more of the protest, because it's way harder to argue shit when it comes to Alex Preddy. It is. It's way harder to argue shit, and you can tell that, like,
but like 3 weeks ago, he, like, spat in an ICE officer's face.
I don't give a shit if he curb stomped one of them there. They didn't know that when they did it. They didn't know that when they killed him. I don't fucking care.
Also, spitting in someo's face does not carry the death sentence, so even if they didn't... Doesn't matter.
It's like, yeah, cool.
Does not apply to the situation in which he was shot.
Like, it is telling to me what the watershed moment is every single time. And in this case, the watershed moment for letting the right get rid of more gun rights has been an exercise of your First Amendment rights, not just an exercise of your First Amendment rights in a broad sense, but an exercise of your First Amendment rights and trying to be a good Samaritan and help a person off the ground. Though that is the line. Their fucking line is being a good person. If you're a good person with a gun, they don't want you having a gun. Remember?
Okay. I don't have tweets for this, but fucking Chuck Schumer is out there being like, all us Democrats want is sensible reform. We need like body cams. We need this. No, fucking loser.
No.
79% of Democrats are fully on board with abolish ICE. Not reform ICE, abolish ICE.
Yeah.
That is the majority opinion by a lot. So you, Chuck fucking Schumer, are the fringe group out here saying, no, we just need to reform it. That's the fringe position. The centrist, middle of the road position that everybody can agree on is get the fuck rid of them. I know that's not the correct usage of
I understand though. I understand. I know what you're trying to be. I know what you're trying to say. Like an organization whose goal is not broad policing, but whose goal is deport people, and who have been given a carte blanche to murder American citizens in an effort to deport more people, when American citizens don't want you fucking doing that. I'm sorry, but you are not a group that is necessary for the functioning of the country, and I don't think my tax dollars should go to you. And I have mentioned this before, but I am in a very weird spot where this year, when I file my taxes, I am concerned. I do not want dollars coming out of my check at all going towards the American government because of the fucking shit it's doing. But I also recognize I don't have a choice.
Yep. So now, with regards to Judge Jeanine saying no bringing guns to DC, the Justice Department has sued DC because DC prohibits certain guns, and they have regulations on guns. And they say, oh, you can't regulate the guns. That violates the Second Amendment. And now Judge Jeanine is over here like, I don't fucking care. You're gonna get arrested if you bring a gun to DC.
Fuck off.
Says, and who was governor in California when the first gun control laws were enacted? Reagan. I did not know that. I assume Ravi is a reliable source.
Ravi lives over there and lived through that for the most part. Like
Ravi is an old person.
Ravi is an old person. Ravi's older than you or I.
Combined.
Not combined. Ravi's in his 50s.
Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get old. My hair's getting gray.
Give it time.
Heidi, somebody who's like, she looked at me, who's like, looks at my hair, and was like, "Ooh, your salt and pepper's really coming in." And I just like look back and was like, you know that a part of my job is staring at my goddamn face to review the video before it uploads, right? Like, I see it. I know it's changing. That's okay. I'm actually excited for the salt and pepper. I think I'm gonna crush that look.
Think you're gonna crush that look?
I think I'm gonna look great when I get the salt and pepper.
You're gonna have the dad bod along with the dad.
Oh, I already have the dad bod.
Yeah, fair.
I'm trying to lose a little bit of the belly. Not trying very hard, but I've cut back on my chip intake.
Just the chips.
Just the chips. Well, no, I don't drink a lot of beer. Basically, the only time I drink is on stream.
Robbie says, Robbie's not that old. He's 49. That's basically
That's ancient.
That's basically in your 50s. Kinda, sorta.
That's okay. I'm at the stage of my life where the years go by really quick, so like 49's coming for me. I'll be there soon. I'll be there in the blink of an eye. So Kash Patel, head of the FBI, says you cannot bring a firearm. This is specifically about Alex Preddy. Says you cannot bring a firearm loaded with multiple magazines to any sort of protest that you want. It's that simple. You don't have that right to break the law and incite violence. He did not break the law.
But it's not. Wait, so carrying a loaded gun with an extra magazine? Because if I have two,
the law, according to the...
But wait, hold on. So in my hand right now is my 9mm. So my 9mm, my holster, and this is like a budget holster, like a $15 cloth holster. My cloth holster has a magazine slot.
Ravi says, fuck you all. I'm going to go eat my Jack in the Box.
Go ahead. But it has a magazine slot here. And then it has, right here, a slot for my magazine to go into normally. It's the slot that, is in the handle where the fucking magazine goes for you to fire the gun. So to use this basic fucking holster at its maximum capacity would be to just have a magazine in the gun and an extra magazine next to the gun. And Kash Patel says,
You don't have that right.
That's bad. That's wrong. That's awful. That's terrible. Like, Kash, shut the fuck up.
That's inciting violence.
It's inciting violence to have
I'm
this
afraid
magazine.
for my life right now, Cyrus. I might have to kill you.
But you know what's funny? He says it's inciting violence to have the extra magazine. That's his line for inciting violence, and that's really cool because looking at this holster, you can't tell if the magazine's loaded or not. You can just tell that it's there. And when the gun has a magazine in it, you also can't tell that it's loaded either. You can just tell that there's a magazine at the bottom. Whether a round is chambered, whether it's loaded, whether any of that's there, none of that is readily apparent for you at all in any way, shape, or form. So, what the fuck is he on about?
Hey, he's on about how the Second
know?
Amendment doesn't mean shit anymore.
How would you know?
Like, I want to know what happened to all of the Second Amendment is there to protect the first people. Where are they at?
They're in ICE.
I know.
They're okay with
joined ICE. They're
okay with our rights being taken away. They are a-okay with that. That is what they're here for.
They've gone from don't step on Sneck to step on my neck more, Daddy.
Yeah, it's no longer don't step on Sneck. It's Sneck gets hard when you step good.
How far down my throat can you fit the boot, Daddy?
Bravo, thank you for the 20-bit cheer. Said after all these years of being against it, I'll be making my first purchase this summer. This mess is out of hand. Good. Absolutely. Especially since we live in a world right now where ICE is being told such strange information, like you don't need a search warrant to break into a person's house.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, howdy, that's the kind of thing that you say when you would like to sacrifice your life. Like, I'm sorry, but there was, I forget who it was, but there was a governor in one of the states, I think, a Democratic governor, that literally said, like, because of stand your ground laws, if you are an ICE agent and you try to just break into somebody's home without a warrant, that is just a recipe for forfeiting a life there, either your life or the life of the person you're trying to deport. One of them is extinct at the end of the day.
Cyrus, the feral hogs were about ICE. They are the pigs.
They are the pigs.
They're the feral hogs for which you need your AR-15.
I want the man.
We've solved it. Gun rights for everyone.
For some reason, my YouTube shorts showed me the clip from, I think, 100 Ways to Die in the West, where it's a guy who made Family Guy. Why am I...
his pants on camera?
Did you see Mango Mussolini poop his... Yes, he did. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he shat his pants and then he told everybody that they needed to leave and they needed to go. Like, you can hear the... So you can hear it in the audio from Forbes.
Is it as bad as that time when... Do you remember Mike Lindell?
I do remember the My Pillow guy.
The My Pillow guy? Do you remember his documentaries, Absolute Proof and Absolute Interference, or whatever the fuck it was?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, there were documentaries where he was giving absolute proof that the 2020 election was stolen, and his proof was just numbers in a spreadsheet, that he didn't even say what the numbers were, but it took him like an hour and a half to not say it. But for one of them, he had an expert come in to validate the numbers. Of course, he didn't actually say how he validated the numbers, and he was keeping the expert anonymous. So they had, like, his face was blurred, and they had his voice on, like, a voice modulator or whatever. But at least 2 or 3 times throughout the thing, like, whenever the voice modulator was on, I guess whoever was doing sound didn't know how to do it on just one microphone. So everybody, like, Mike Lindell would, like, keep interrupting him because he was all coked up, and he would have the voice modulator on as well. But there were a few times where somebody just, like, farted directly into a microphone. And so there was, like, a voice modulated fart in the middle of this guy's movie. It was hysterical.
That is fantastic.
Okay.
I love that.
I'm going to have to look up Trump shitting his pants at some point. Might even do it on stream if I'm feeling spicy enough.
Forbes has it.
Forbes has. Send me a link. On Discord, I have that on this thing now, thanks to you. Fuck you. I fucking hate Discord so much.
But why? I'm just curious why.
It's just I don't know. Something about it is very unintuitive to me, and I don't like it.
See, that's weird because like I'm of the opposite where like I feel like it is the most.
The way it organizes things just does not make sense to me.
In what way?
I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It took me a while to find my direct message to you to send you the Zoom link today, and you are the only person I direct message on Discord, so it's like you were the last one I messaged, and I couldn't fucking find it.
Why would you not just click the find conversation button?
Where's the find conversation button?
You're on computer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when you click on the Discord icon in the upper left-hand corner that says direct messages.
Yeah.
Okay, and then at the very top, there's a button that says find or start a conversation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you just click that and you can just type my name in, and I'll come up.
Well, no, S ... comes up because it detects that OBS is running.
Yeah, so you just turn streamer mode off.
Whatever. It's still unintuitive to me. Fennec says skill issue. I know it's a skill issue. I have not claimed that it's a Discord design issue. It just doesn't jive with me. I hate it. It is a me thing. And, like, obviously enough people like it because it's a thing that's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah, true.
Cirrus is now basically. Okay, are you going to send me the fucking Forbes link?
I'm trying to. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagittarius, you know I'm not saying that last part, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.